In this video, I'm going to explain how I broke the oldest world record in the books 3 weeks ago in the European Championships. So let's give you some background on this former world record. This record was set in 2008 by Grant Hackett, a massive Australian distance swimmer, and he set the time of 7:23.42. And then I came in just 3 weeks ago and set a time of 7:20.46. But let's take it all the way back to the heats of where it was the fastest ever 800 final to make. It took 7:36 just to make it back to the final, which is nearly 9 seconds faster than ever before. And not only did I make it back, but also my twin Nathan made it back, and my training partner Felix Orbeck. We had 3 of us from Loughborough in the final, which is crazy to think about. However, 12 hours after making it back in the heats, it didn't go that well for me. I was sick, I was throwing up just at 2 a.m. to about 6 a.m. in the morning, which was not great prep for the world record. However, I got over it, I rehydrated, and I was ready and mentally dialed in to go and smash it out in the evening. I think though we should talk a little bit about sleep and recovery, because going from a heats to a finals with just over 36 hours of recovery is not easy. And to do that and then to progress your time even further on makes it even harder. And I think this is where like distance swimming is so much harder than all the other events, because you really do have to be on form twice. So talk about sleep. Sleep is definitely the most important part of your recovery in between heats and finals. I know that didn't go very well for me in this world record, but I made sure as soon as I felt better and got rehydrated and all that stuff that adds into your recovery, I made sure I went straight back to sleep in between from when I went for my morning swim, where I just did about 400 meters just to get the feel before the evening, and then we came back and I definitely went for about a 4 to 5 hour nap in between. Now I think I should talk you through my warm-up. It felt great. I mean, I didn't feel great. I guess you can say I had so much racing prior to this. I'd done 4 1500s, 2 long course, 2 short course. I'd done an 800 long course and an 800 short course, and also 2 400s, where I previously also won the gold medal in the 800 and 1500 just a couple nights prior. So the warm-up before the race was, obviously I was tired, but I was ready and I knew what was possible. I'll take you through now to the call room just before the race. We're talking 20 minutes before. Everybody was in there, all the big names in Europe, and it was amazing to be part of it. And just in the call room alone, I mean, everybody's a bit tense. I'm not sure what everybody else is feeling, but I was definitely feeling quite confident, quite nervous. But you know what you say, nerves are only there to make you swim fast. So that's what I was thinking in my head, and I was just ready for the walkout. The walkout, I mean, that was the best part about it for me. I walked out, Nathan went out obviously before us, he did his shooting the guns, and you know what, I felt like, you know, I'm going to add to that, and I did it myself as well. To be honest, I think you can see on the video, but the smile on my face, you can see how happy I was to be there, and I was ready. Now, I think I'll talk a little bit about the race, but we're going to go into a race analysis later on. Tune in for that video. Make sure you subscribe as well while you're at it. And basically the race, I mean, I executed my race plan, and I touched the wall, and I turned around and I saw the time of 7:20.46. Funny enough, the WR did not come up on the screen straight away, so I was a bit skeptical if I'd actually done it or not. But then I saw the time, squinted my eyes at the board, I turned around, and I just celebrated like crazy, smashed the water, and then I did the Wiffen W, which actually means world record for anybody at home that was wondering. I obviously saw Nathan. I mean, I think Nathan was happy. I heard some stories from Nathan saying that he saw the world record on the side of the pool when he was swimming his last 25 meters, so he knew I'd done it, and he was happy for me. And then I get out of the pool, and I tell you, there must have been about 50 children just waiting there for me, asking me to throw my hat to the crowd, my goggles. They wanted my race suit, they wanted everything, and it was crazy to see the support that Romania really put out for all the athletes there on that last final night. Then we go through the mix zone, which was another experience for me. I think I stopped at nearly every station, which is kind of crazy because normally you just do 1 or 2, but I had maybe 12. And then also you go, and then I got notified I was going to get drug tested, because obviously you need your world record ratified. So I take my pass off the drug tester, then we walk, I go to get my clothes, I see all my teammates from Ireland, they're all going crazy in the crowds, and I could hear them. It was just so nice to celebrate with them. And then I went, and I was just like, you know what, we're going to chill out, no swim down for me, don't tell my coach there. After I picked up my clothes, I went straight up to the medal presentation room, where mostly everybody was waiting ready for their medal to walk out to. And again, loads of people congratulated me. This was the only short course world record of 2023. So, I mean, it wasn't just special for me, but I guess special for the whole of swimming because it was the only one of 2023. We're getting ready to walk out for the medals. I think second place was David Aubrey of France, and third place was Mikhailo Romanchuk of Ukraine. So we walk out to the podium, we hear the two names before me, and then they hear my name. I stand on the block and I get the biggest cheer I've ever heard. And then obviously we hear our national anthem of Ireland, and it was crazy. It was obviously my third time hearing that of the meet, which made it even better. Third time's a charm, I guess they say, and it definitely was. I think that one was definitely the most emotional one to hear. And then to get that gold medal around my neck and to hear them say world record holder, definitely a dream come true. And then I guess people are going to wonder, what do you do after you break the world record? So I went down, I got drug tested, I peed in the cup, and then I got into a car which took me back to my hotel where I just we had our team Ireland meeting to wrap up the meet, where it was the best meet we've ever had with Ireland. We had 3 gold medals and a bronze, a championship record, a European record and a world record, and multiple Irish records, finals, semi-finals. We had it all, and it was massive team effort, so it was great to be a part of that. And then obviously John, our national performance director, went through everything to do with the meet. He was amazed, and we all sat then in the lobby where we got ordered pizza and we celebrated as a team, which is even better. And yeah, I guess that was how I broke the world record. And if you got any questions, comment them down below and I'll answer them in the next couple of videos. But it's good to be back, so please subscribe, and we'll be posting weekly videos in 2024.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, happy